recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Now I'm just gonna lie like Periscope. I'm fucking that bitch, she a silly hoe. I put that dick right on her little throat, right in my head, people calling me Lil Bo. Nope, that's my bro. 2 bitches with me, the ho-ho. I get that money, you so-so. 30 my head, people calling me Mojo. I get that money, you late. Fuck your little bitch and I bust on her face. Baby girl, how that taste? Baby girl, how that taste?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This is taken at the 3, and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Set, 19, 43, check, 43. I'm scared.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. On second down now. It's Carson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Watson. Completes it out left to Waring. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Night. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Check 52.
On second down, Akers, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. Carson, he's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take a shot for the... And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray, forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get it. Mike, 55, right there in the middle.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Arizona. 53 yards. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Buying time to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The kick by Marr is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the time, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Watson. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fuller. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A good pickup there at 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
From the red zone now, Watson flushed out right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. To throw is Watson. Dancing to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Hassan Reddick able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Mike 56, Mike 56. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
He don't know no better.
Out of the gun, Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a short return to the 6-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second down now, it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Murray now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Murray now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35.
Do nasty Jerry Judy!
A big play there. And even 90 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Murray looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Watson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10. Watson. Throw left side complete. It's 4. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. They come out here in the eye. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he's going to say no.
We hold it on!
And time
Let's
has
fucking go!
This first half. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this
fucking thought, bitch.
The second half gets started.
Why did some DTI bar that nigga so nasty? I ain't even think I was gonna bomb his ass like that. I know he would hurt when that shit happened.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
Yeah.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
55, Mike, 55. And QB's trash. Let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55.
First down, Murray escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And this is taken in at the
Dying
line.
his ass. Oh my God, let's go.
A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards.
Bro, DT know what time it is. He not good.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one.
Alright,
Losing
so
yardage
you hold on to that.
the 7. Call it a loss.
Hold on to it real tight.
Play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They run again with Jackson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jackson.
Get in there. Let's fucking go. Follow this nigga, man.
Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals
Niggas ain't gonna sleep on these cards. Boy, these cards gonna stop. That's cold.
Off with a touchdown to give him a
Fucking
nice
gold. Nigga, I've been
advantage.
waiting to play me somebody, man.
Wasn't it? I mean,
Waiting to play me somebody, man. Let's go.
How they moved the ball
Pressure.
downfield. Very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Lay his ass
On a
down.
return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
And we got something for all that, And we
The
on just like
offense
that.
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown.
Come here.
Scored against them.
Sit your
They
ass
were
down,
at
boy.
the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run it with Carson. And an alley to run.
Come on, man. He's not wrong.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bullet good on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some
Let's go out of
do,
bounds.
but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
40 worth the mic, 40 worth the mic.
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Flush to his right. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open.
Give me that. Come here, baby.
And he's going to be
Come here,
intercepted
baby.
a third time.
Fuck wrong with him?
Byron Murphy. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Jackson. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep.
Come here. Let's go! I'm tired this shit up! I'm tired this shit up! Let's go, man. This shit getting dotted up, man.
And the Cardinals push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
This is taken at the 3.
He's
It'll
gonna
be
kill him.
taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a first
sir. Yes,
first
sir.
down that doesn't accomplish anything. In
go.
fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me that. Okay.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Maybe just trying to rally the
troops back
from this deficit.
That's what we want. Get him out.
He'll get this up
Get him
past
out.
the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. And him go.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left.
Yeah, don't play. That shit is locked down. This shit is locked
Not seeing a
down.
whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything
And we
seemingly
coming
has been
again.
contested.
I'm not even gonna play with him. We coming again. I'm applying pressure all game long.
Knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And there's a measure of revenge.
Pressure! Pressure! Let's go! Pressure, boy, pressure. Pressure burst pipes, boy. That boy threw 3 picks to me this game. That boy don't know what to do. Nah.
This time they get him behind the line.
He don't know what to do no more, boy. That's the halftime switch up, man.
This offense in desperate need of
I don't
a
want to turn up to halftime on his ass.
They'll try the left side. Akers.
Sit down.
He'll get this to the 40,
like
but
that?
that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And
Not
that's
do it
going to leave
again.
them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run.
Let's go. Come on.
The tackle, and that effort gets him the first before he's brought down.
This nigga got
A
loose.
curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Come on, boy.
Now in
Pressure
Houston,
right here.
it's Texans football, but
can
they
do
trail
now.
here as we get started
Make
in the
your
fourth
move, make
quarter.
your move, player,
So
player.
they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a
Come on,
2nd and
whatever you
3.
want. Whatever you want.
And he got blown
Let me
up,
get some of my
losing
shit.
yardage on the
Let
play
me get
back
some of
at
the
the
rushing yards. Boy,
44.
let's go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Shit.
I would expect to see some
Damn,
pressure
okay.
here.
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know,
I
we
got
get
that
double A
3-point
gap
cushion on
rule.
his
This
ass.
time
He
he
gonna
got
have to do
too
something.
eager and got too
He
deep
gonna
into
have
the
to do
backfield.
something.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. And the blitz does come. Try to lay one
Yes,
up
sir.
deep.
Yes, sir.
And his
Yes,
pass is
sir.
intercepted
Yes.
for the 4th time today.
Yes, sir.
Picked off at the 17.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And he'll get this
sir.
back to the 32-yard
My
line.
youngest.
Partner, we always talk about
playing
possessions being
with
at a
my
premium in
youngins,
these
man.
games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Let's go ahead and get this first real quick.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Yeah.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he'll
Come
go
on,
out of
man.
bounds.
I got it.
It
Let's
appears
go.
right at the 45.
You rolling.
Give him 8
You're
yards
rolling.
on the play, and they pick up the 1st. And looking to put this
We're gonna
game
keep it
on
rolling.
ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jackson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 96 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Spins away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Shoot clock. That's all I need.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping on the side of the ball. Saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Cardinals, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall back to 5.
That boy don't even want to text me back, bitch. He ain't like that.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve. Right before I leave, I step like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. When that on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Work and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, no man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damagers. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slip on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve on the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominated every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Seibert now to kick this thing away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yellow. Number 53. Mike 53.
He'll turn and give this to McCoy running right. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now here's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A run for Nick Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Hey, box truck, box truck. You're not ready. You're not ready. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
First down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Yellow. Watch the whip. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check, check. You got to go right here. You got to play big. Hey, 45.
On first down, it's McCoy. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 15. Watch the ship. Yellow. Watch the ship. Hey.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 28 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes them play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Hey, Steve 6. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Right there, 54. Hey, over.
And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Now Chubb. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
King. Hey, let go.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. 7-7, our score after 1. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the twist. Hey, collect. Check 24. Check 37. Let's go. Switch.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Fofo to Mike. Mike Fofo. Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
I'm coming for the zone. 44. 15. Let him know.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. They run. Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Mayfield to throw, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mayfield down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have taken the lead. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. But a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball. But instead, it turned out to be a touchdown. And they've got to go figure it out on their sideline.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Yellow, yellow.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes, rush coming, and he's taken down. Sione Takitaki leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check it backer, check it backer. Watch twins. Watch.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, team.
Mayfield off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Let's go, let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. This offense already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. On 1st down, Mahomes. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. It'll
be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He finds McCoy. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They run with Hunt, and he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run again with Hunt. And an alley to run. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
You fucking Jerry! Shut the fuck up, DK. I told you to stop playing with me. I'm a fucking cover, I'm a fucking
tack on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Hell no, they better not. Get your ass over here. Cut, nigga.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. No one wants to hit the panic button just yet. Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Yellow, I got 180. Baby.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This for his running back.
You fucking Jerry!
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes is going to let the... This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 30 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. They'll try and run it with McCoy.
I'm a fucking
He'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They run again with Hunt. Then he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Hey, on 133. Go. Slam. Check 99. 59, Mark. Check, 59. Hey, I'm coming. Under 10. 10. Pistol. Point it right.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Being chased out left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter. They've got the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes on target over the middle of the hill. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check 24, check 24, check 37, check 37.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here we go. Check.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Tighten up. 15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
61. Motion. Mike.
Now it's Mahomes again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Miles Garrett, coming in to drop it.
That was playing counter play, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Check 53, Mike. Don't get nervous. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Quick down. Come. Hatch. Check. Out. Check.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they will finally get him down, and now penalty flags coming in as well. And they might get half the distance here to boot. And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Different animal, man. I'm a different kind of animal, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this...
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
A carry here for Hunt. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possession.
It should be looking cute till I apply that pressure, you feel me? Just like Buddy in the league.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
Shit can never be cupcake, buddy. But I don't go, bro. There's just certain things. Bless me, bro. I'm gonna go. That boy said I'm cupcake 0. Hey, I don't know why I'm cooking because I won 0. I wonder what he gonna say now, 0. Beat that boy ass silence. I ain't even want to say nothing. I ain't even want to say nothing. Cause you feel me? It's just like what I'm talking for, man. I already know what I'm gonna do to this man. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. There's no need for me to talk shit, bro. I told you when you first got on the game, bro. Like, I'm a GOAT, bro. I ain't even got a showboat for you, bro. I showed you the first couple of games. You beat me that one game, and you beat me a close game when I had the Steelers. How you get a close game with the Steelers, bro? Come on, bro. When I apply pressure, it ain't shit you can do, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know what's wrong with that boy, man. Boy, size me like I ain't that good.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New England Patriots. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring out a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Wait, that 29, Alpha. Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. Hey, both 66.
Brady now on first down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I think defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? Ooh. They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on second down, Brady. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Brady to Gordon, out left. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, he's going to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
I'm on the gang. I'm on the gang. I'm on the gang. What was you gang?
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Easy.
Again, it's Brady.
Hit, dumb nigga.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian McDougal. The 30. 10. He's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
You ain't playing nobody but yourself, son.
You got to remember that.
Come on.
Fine. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Back on our game shit.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this route.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and then hopefully help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It's my fucking coterie. Make your ass chokery. Chokery.
Throwing his Brady
yes, sir.
on down.
Yo, big
Defense gets to him and bring him down.
Pump my shit.
Kendricks coming in to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Check. Lucky. He's coming. Cover.
They do go for it. It's Brady.
Yes, sir. Lay the fuck down. Nub.
Sack to Shaquem Griffin.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Take it, man.
Only a yard on the pickup there.
It ain't nothing.
Second and goal.
Shit, man. Don't worry
The
about it.
6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Oh, how you got
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Too easy.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check 52's the mark. All day, just like that. Just like that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now it's Wilson. This is caught. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, 99 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Fly bitch-ass nigga.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll be taken before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson is going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball. Fans, a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you doing okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And able to find Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll run it here. This is James White. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Throw left side, reeled in by Lacoste. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Brady now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes it right side away. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He hits White, complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Mike, set, 380. I got it. 72. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I'll get him. Hey, Haywood. Mike, 54. Mike, 54.
Now Brady again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Brady to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have done?
He's got a man complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. That is caught. Tyler Lockett, 39 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good...
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Wilson. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. Tyler Lockett. Left side complete to Lockett.
Cracking this shit, man. Cracking this shit, Lockett.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Off my fucking field.
Tyler Lockett.
Don't ever call me out again, bitch. I told you I spared you, man.
The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And an alley on the ball.
Okay, Bobby.
And the Seahawks
and this shit over with. Get the fuck off my fucking field.
Midfield at the 50-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
What?
Jamie Collins charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Third and long, it's Wilson. He wants it all for the end zone.
Damn.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. 4th down, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I'm on whatever. Get the fuck off my field. Get off my field.
Play to result in 23 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a first down. Brady now on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Brady. He's got Lacoste over the middle. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. First down, here's White. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
What your record is?
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. That's complete to White. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball.
They don't call me the GOAT for no reason, bitch. They call me the GOAT.
They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They run again with Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down.
Maybe I like a fucking money card.
There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Wilson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for...
Talking about that was no blow. I ain't been blowing you out. Stop playing with me. I'll blow that shit out.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready?
Told you I be spamming. I don't know why you got so big head. Man, I threw that shit, nigga. I'm the GOAT, nigga. You should have seen my season. You should have seen my season game. I was killing that nigga. I know he was mad. Washington Post, he had a text me. I was killing that boy. I wasn't even trying to kill him. Washington Post, he the Texans. 0 pussy playing motherfucking Fortnite like Trick, yeah. So you always say that and I catch you on Fortnite. Shut up.